So before we begin, there is a correction I need to make, because in yet another instance, because this is apparently common, of me saying names wrong, we have Ula's Ultimate Persona. This whole time, I've been calling it Estrella. Completely wrong. It is actually Asteria. Someone told me in the comments of the last video that it is Asteria, which is kind of sad because in the Calvard games, Elaine's S-Craft is literally called Knight of Asteria, and I have used her multiple times, and yet completely forgot that was that part of the word. I've seen this word before, so I don't know how I didn't remember it. But yeah, I also did take out a couple personas for some other ones. We are going to be using Byaku, but you'll notice that we're missing a certain sad boy. So, Tatsuya got kidnapped and we had to go rescue him. So that's what we're going to go do. There's a reason why I have Byaku. And I put Nezha away. But we'll be getting to that when we get to that. Oh my god, emulator, please. Alright, let's go. We also have to continue working on our map, so I'm just gonna keep on running around. I should probably be fighting encounters to level up some, because we will not be able to Estoma away enemies in the next dungeon, since my level is so damn low. Also, my golden honey ran out. Like, even in this dungeon, if I'm not using the golden honey, then I won't be able to Estoma away enemies. But that's a bridge I'm gonna burn later. It is worth it to finish this map. So let's just keep going then. But yeah, we do want to have Byaku. There's a very specific reason, but we'll be getting to that when we get to that. But for now, we have another elevator. Wait, an elevator? Alright, so, let me look at my notes real quick. Alright, so B6 is the right way, but we want to go to these other fours first, since we're doing the map. Because as you can see, we cannot progress any further over here, but we need to map these areas out for the map. Oh my god, this thing wears off way too quickly. I am probably going to do some fights, just a little bit, like off screen, before I go fight the main boss. Alright. We got all that, so we need to go to the 6th floor. And I already see a teleporter. Huh? Oh boy. Oh boy, why have a bad feeling? Oh no! Hold on. Does this take me back? No, but it takes me somewhere. Ah! Tatsuya's still alive. Must hurry. I went the right way. Right, so through this door, the room of transport. In that chest, though, we can get the Crimson Wing, which is the item we need to make Suzaku. Unfortunately, okay, this takes me back. Alright, nice. So we can go this way now. And then we can grab another material card. So Suzaku is a very useful persona, but our level is too low to make it without having Tatsuya in the party. Alright. Let's see. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Alright, we should have all this covered. Yep, so all that's left is the fight. So, through this door is a very special encounter. So we're gonna save the game. Let's get this show on the road. You know what? I'm glad we met again. Chinyan, don't forget about me. I won't forget. Not my sin, not you, not anyone. Tatsuya, have you forgotten? How can I forget? But you broke an important promise, didn't you? That's why you're suffering, right? I'm sorry. Tatsuya, you can stop suffering. Let us ease your suffering. June, I'll accept my punishment, but not now. Physical attacks don't even scratch him! So yeah, we get the Innocent Sin boss music, and we get to fight metal versions of Lisa, Ikichi, and June. So let's talk to them all. So, the metal versions of our three friends, born from Tatsuya's regrets, these guys are dangerous. So let's go over them one by one. First is Lisa. Lisa's problem is, let me get to the main point. Unlike the metal bosses we fought back in Zabalba, these three have their ultimate personas, Venus, Hades, and Kronos. And because of that, they also have their special skills. They have Dark Foamy Lover, Bloody Divorce, and Terror Fortune. I went on a full-on tangent about why I don't like Terror Fortune, and it is still bad here. But Bloody Divorce was modified in Eternal Punishment to now be an instant kill move. Ikichi also has Mamuto, so having Tetraja is basically a must-have. And then Terror Fortune is still Terror Fortune. It still does all the same bullshit it already does, except it's just, a metal version of the guy we already dealt with before. So, the reason why I made Byakuya is simple. Just like in Innocent Sin, if you block an attack, any secondary effects that come from that move are nullified. So Bloody Divorce's instant kill chance will be completely removed if you can't be hit by Bloody Divorce. And then we can use Tetraja to block Mamuto. Lisa's still a problem because we're going to have to worry about Charm, and then we need to hopefully not get ass-rammed by Terror Fortune. So what we're going to do immediately is set up our defenses. So we're going to use Tetraja immediately. And we're going to use Wall of Water. Meanwhile, Katsuya currently has Haster, but that's mostly just for resistance reasons. So I think I'm just going to put... No, I really didn't prepare buff-wise. But... I think we're going to start taking out Lisa first. Lisa is weak to wind, so we want to use Izanami. And then we will use Magarudyne. And then on Baofu's turn, he will use Magarula. But we're going to make sure that our fusion spell, single target fusion spells are on standby so I don't accidentally hit anything that I don't want to hit. So, as we saw from the cutscene at the start of the fight... Oh, right, yeah, Tatsuya, I forgot, you can do a thing. Tatsuya, what do you have on Apollo? I I mean, we can always start damaging June, or we can just switch in Haster and start doing damage to June. I want to get rid of Lisa first. Do I have a... Okay, you know what? I think let's just use Nova Kaiser on Lisa, because we want to get Lisa out of the way first. Once we get our defenses up, we can start switching around our personas. I might actually use Asteria for stuff, but I'm not sure. But let's get this show on the road. At least I'll let this do damage. Okay, good. So, as we saw from the cutscene, physical attacks are pointless. They block all physical moves. This is a strictly magic fight. Alright, I'm actually going to stop now, so that way I can change Lola and Maya's personas. So, Maya does not... Maya's going to keep Sif, because we may need to reapply Tetraja, but Wall of Water is a permanent effect, so we're just going to slap on something else. I think we just use this other persona I made. This is a persona I'm using for the next boss after this one. So we're just going to start trying to get some ranks up on it. So we can use Magnetine on June. And get the show on the road. I didn't do anything with Maya. Well, alright. Hit Lisa with Dragonflight. We're going to have to tank 3 hits. Oh no. Oh crap. Well, shit. And you can remove buffs. Dude, they really do not like Maya. So, June is the healer of this team. Okay, well, this is a problem. I should be able to use an item to heal Maya. I should be able to use an item. I should have items to do this. Poison. Alright, we have energy drinks. I only have 11 of these, so we really need to get rid of... Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, it's gonna be bad. Alright, good. Now, Maya... What do I have for skills? You know what? Taraka's pointless, and Maya Prime can't really do anything. But I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put Maya Prime on just because she knows ailments, and then we're just going to click Malaquis. I want to get rid of Lisa as soon as possible, and then Tatsuya. When the time comes, we're going to Nova Kaiser. And then we're going to do a bunch of stuff. Alright, good. Go. Once we start clearing out their numbers, this fight should get a little easier. Alright, that didn't do that much. The Winnog reach rank 2. Alright, Dragonflight Lisa. Just don't do anything stupid to me. That is something stupid! Ouch. Thank you. Alright, good. Oh, gross. As long as we can block Charm, we're fine. Oh, shit! Wait, that still hits me? Okay, good. Alright, I want Maya to heal. We definitely need to heal after getting blasted by that group of attacks. Once again, Maya Prime proving to be like an insanely good persona. Just in general. But yeah, we need to get rid of Lisa. She is a problem and a half. Alright, go. Go, Tatsuya. In a certain world, you could probably just spam Dragonflight and maybe, hopefully, get by with minimal issues, but I'm not risking that shit. I think it's best to play it safe and just use a reliable tactic. Just kill them one at a time. Hell is very useful despite being low level. Nice miss. Oh no, my buffs! And meanwhile, Kichi's just gonna waste turns. We really don't need to change actions yet. Because I still want to do the same things. The only concern is Katsuya's SP. Alright, Lisa's almost dead. And once Lisa's gone, we switch to using Boulder Smash, or whatever the hell the Earth fusion spell was. Basically, the fight is just kill them one at a time, and you should be fine. Alright. Tarakaja, that's disgusting. Okay, yeah, that's really gross. Oh no, the flower! Please get rid of Lisa. Please get rid of Lisa. Oh no. Alright, well at least we're healing. It's fine. Tatsuya should finish her off with the next attack. Never mind. Alright, well I guess it's one more fusion spell, and then she's dead. Unless June heals. Fuck right off, June! Uh-oh. That's bad. Ouch. Thank you. Up, and now I need to put Tetrarcha back on. Ikichi's gonna be hanging around for a while, so yeah, we need Tetrarcha up. This is why having Sif is very good. Alright, and then this next attack should be enough to finish Lisa. So, yeah, she's dead. So that's one less problem to deal with. Alright, one down. Alright, Maya's gonna be doing that. And then we're gonna change our turn order around so that Baofu is there. We're gonna go after June next, and he's weak to Earth. So we're gonna switch over to Magnara for Metal June. And then Katsuya. I actually have an idea with Katsuya. There's a reason why I kept Hyperion, despite removing most of my other personas. Because I put Magnadine Hyperion, but we can also just start going after Kichi with him and Tatsuya. I am going to ruin my turn order by doing this, but... And then Tatsuya can also just Miragi-Dine. And then let me just make sure our... Alright. Alright, let's go! Do not Mamudo again. Ouch. Go to hell! I am trying to heal, dude. Well, I guess we're not gonna get to heal anytime soon. Alright, Boulder Smash on June. We need to get rid of him because he's the healer. You know, if I brought Tsukiyomi, this fight would probably have ended faster. Well, I think, Jesus Christ! Level 97 Tatsuya, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, the flower! Okay, Employee Divorce. Okay. Alright, now let's heal. Because Tetrarcha is still up. So I don't have any buffs beyond... I mean, I have Tsukakaja, but Tsukakaja's not really that useful. And I don't have anything beyond Tsukakaja. Yeah, I don't have anything else besides Tsukakaja. I mean, I have Tarakaja, but what? Because that Fizz is pointless against these guys. Alright, well, let's do it. Get to it, team. Katsuya is definitely going to need an item soon, because his SP is being burned through very fast. Alright. Alright, Suo Brothers, set him on fire. Look at that damage! Wing flap, okay. Yikes. Okay, that's not doing that much. Okay, except maybe the Baofu. Alright, Boulder Smash June. Please heal. Oh, that's fine too. Yeah, and with the boulder. That's not doing that much at all. Oh, my turn road's a mess. Wow. Okay, that did a lot. Alright, Katsuya, let's see if you can compare. And you did a decent amount. Okay, well, there goes my buffs. Oh no, my buffs. Alright, Kiji's dead, but June's... he's not there yet. Alright, how much are we doing? Not much. Alright, good. Waste another turn. He's dead, basically. I'm surprised June hasn't... you know what? I shouldn't even say that. I almost willed into existence the thing I don't want to happen, which is Terra Fortune. Alright, let's give Katsuya... We can get these from the casino now, so I have no problem with using Miracle Eggs now. Alright. Ikiji should be dead after this turn. So one more Poison Burst. And then June is all that's left. Oh, fuck you too! Don't. Oh my god. Yikes! Oh my goodness. What the... He just immobilized my whole party in one move. Look at this fuckery. What am I supposed to do in this situation? He immobilized almost my whole party with one move. I have no way of saving myself right now. I had to cure at least one person. Wait. The Soma actually can be used in battle in this game? It won't matter because June's turn is going to come up before my whole party. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to kill him. Oh my... This is the terror of Terra Fortune. Oh right, you have an elemental weapon. Uh-oh, bye Ola. This may actually be... Oh, another flower! This may actually be a benefit at the end of the day because I had no idea what I was going to do about that. So what I can do now is recarm Uola. And then Tatsuya can switch to Izanami. And use Heartfelt Prayer to heal. And then we just swap them around. Yet another reason why Izanami is like top 5 personas in this game. Baofu, don't do anything stupid to me. Oh my god, you genius! Oh, he's cured! Though Katsuya sure as fuck isn't. Ah, much better. Okay, that was a pretty solid heal. I get he's level 97, but jeez. Alright, Katsuya's still out of action, but we can get a fusion spell going. I'm gonna have Maya go back to healing. And then Tatsuya's gonna get Apollo back out and start clicking Nova Kaiser. I could try and use Haster. No. Alright, hit him. He still has he's pretty healthy still, which is bad news for me. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's cured already. Hold on. Just in case, let's put... What's up, Magnetine? He's gonna attack before me no matter what, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Boulder smash him. Do not! Do not! Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Well, this is a problem. I need Maya to heal. Like, I can't avoid that. I need her to heal the party. Look at that. A waste of 2 actions. Absolutely disappointing. Alright, good. Tatsuya's asleep, which sucks for me. I need to revive Uola again. Alright, I think maybe putting Asteria on is the play. Okay, it's fine. Ouch. Oh boy. How did you dodge? Oh my god, this is sad. Alright. Our turn order is very good right now. So I'm gonna abandon Leenock and put Asteria on, even though it doesn't really help me long term. And then let's just quick Malaquadine, I guess. Hopefully the rest of my party gets back to business soon. I could always use... Do I have a way of curing this shit? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I can use Maypatra. Wow, I never thought I'd see a day where I used Maypatra unironically. Otherwise, what the hell do I do in this situation? I only cures possession. Do I have something that blocks wind? I mean, I have Haster. May as well just start cooking Aqua Tide, I guess. Go, Haster, go! Okay, it actually does damage. Meanwhile, these 2 stooges are gonna waste turns doing nothing. Alright, well, congratulations, Asteria. You actually got to do something. Tatsuya is fine just clicking Nova Geyser. Please? Not yet. Okay. Wait, that's a Fizz move. Oh! Yeah, no, this is a bad idea. Alright. Maya, we need you on heal duty again. Actually, hold on. What are your stats looking like? I think using Izanami is better than using Maya Prime right now. Because we get a massive heal with Heartfelt Prayer. And then Asteria cannot do anything except Dream Needle. So we're just gonna Malaquadine. Hopefully, in a perfect world, we get back up and then Tatsuya kills him. Oh my god. It's not even worth curing the Fury ailment. It's just not worth it. This is just Terra Fortune at work. Oh my god. These 2 fucking dummies. Alright, go Asteria. Prove yourself useful. Never mind. Please. Thank you, Tatsuya. Alright, 41,000 EXP. Remember, we can't go back to town yet, so I couldn't get Light Dragon. And 53k, that's wild. That fight is pretty brutal. I thought I taught you to hold a knife by its handle. I'm sorry. Don't say anything. My brother doesn't lower his head for little things like this. No, the me of this side also feels the same way. I see. Oh gosh, Katsuya. How can you 2 be brothers? This is the room of guilt. How come I didn't realize it earlier? About this side, about the other side. How stupid of me. I'm sorry, Mayane. I troubled you. So, one notable thing is, after this fight, Tatsuya and Katsuya can now do negotiations with each other without needing Maya as an intermediary. Because before, they won't do negotiations with each other, but after this cutscene, they will now be able to do negotiations with each other. You do still need Maya for certain negotiation options, so, you know. After the... Yeah. Alright. Hi, Baofu. Don't go trying to stop him. At this age, him risking his life to carry this worthless world on his shoulders, let him do it the way he wants to do it. If he fails, then hold him. Leave it at that. Now, well, I think he has a point. Sometimes you just gotta have to let people do their thing. You can't baby them forever. I think that's kind of the point Baofu's trying to get at. Alright. So, we still have one more boss fight left here in the Torifune. But we're going to have a nice little spot we can access very soon. Look at it, it's right over here, actually. Oh, fuck me, it's this place again! Oh no, damaged child hell returns. Oh, I found the exit. Alright, well, you know what this means. Damaged child hell is back. Oh god, they fucking just appear out of nowhere. No, give me that. If I'm gonna run into all these damaged childs, I am using this thing like my life depends on it. Especially since I'm gonna be insanely underleveled no matter what I do. Well, this is for the sake of Salam's stuff. Oh, fuck you too! They just vanished like nothing happened. And they're back. Are they on a fucking timer or something? Hold on. Give it a second. Is it steps or is it just time? Oh, I don't know, but... There! I stepped through your damn tiles! I hope you're happy, Salam. Even with all that, Tatsuya still wasn't dead. That's hilarious. Alright, what's down here? Oh. Wait, what the hell? Room of Guilt? Oh, this is a teleporter. The names were mixed up in the fan translation. Tatsuya, what is this? I think it's some sort of teleportation device. There was another symbol in the other side. It's called Petite Deva. It's written here. The symbol of Kandori. If we use this, we might be able to get back to the city. Well, give me just a moment. I will be right back. Alright, so we can take this and get the heck out of here. Sure. So where does this take us? I don't even remember. Well, that explains a lot. Alright, well. So now that we're back here in town, we can restock on items or make personas. The one thing I would heavily advise is that you bring a persona capable of using Miragidyne, along with another fire and earth skill user. We are going to spam Meltdown and obliterate the boss. For this purpose, I have prepared one persona, but I still need another one that I want to have for these purposes. In the Velvet Room, back when I was making personas, I prepared Ildanch ahead of time. We can go get the rumor by making a pact with, what's-his-face? Mananin? To be able to mutate him to Luke. I don't need Sif anymore. And I'm going to take... I don't need Byakko anymore, but we are going to take Tsukuyomi. And we are going to take Nezha. Hell is basically outlived her usefulness at this point. She is basically retired at this point. Also, I'm going to need to start deleting personas soon. I have Hyperion and I have Apollo, so I don't really care that much about having other fire skills, but I will need Earth skills, which is what Linog is here for. But Hyperion also has Magnedyne, so we can use that, and then we just slap Ildanch on someone else. But I think Tatsuya is going to have Ildanch. We're going to have to do some shenanigans at the start of the fight. There is another persona you could potentially use if you don't want to use the others. We can make Odin now that we have Tatsuya back. Somewhere around here. This one. Kenich Abu comes with a fire skill, Fire Breath. And he's pretty decent. He has good stats. He's weak to ailments, though, which is kind of concerning considering we're going to be fighting a boss that uses ailments. But we can also now make, if I can find him, Suzaku. If I have enough temperance cards. Suzaku comes with the skill Hieroglyphian. Yes, this name might sound familiar because it's the name of the skill from Naoya's Ultimate Persona, Persona 1. It deals light damage dependent on the persona's strength to all enemies. So basically just get to rank 8 and it'll do wonders in terms of damage. I will be making Suzaku later. We want to have Hieroglyphian primarily for the final boss, but for now, we're not going to worry about that. I am going to go grab Light Dragon, heal up the party, and then it's off to the big finale. I also think I turned in magazines, so I'm going to see if I actually got anything from that. So I'll be right back. Alright, now that we have gotten what we need, let's go finish that map. So I managed to get Light Dragon on the second try this time. So, oh great, yeah, we have to, well, that's not it. So down here is the last floor. Of course my golden honey runs out. So I do have a plan set up for how we're going to do this fight. We just need to walk to this last room. I am definitely going to need to grind levels in the next dungeon. Like, it's probably going to take me an eternity to find the demon we're looking for in there anyway. That's fine. But this last room is just big and annoying. But there's our destination, the control room. Alright, yeah, these walls exist, so. Be wary of the walls. Because then you have to take the elevator and go back around the long way. Alright, so with this, the map of the Amino Torifune is done, but we aren't going to go turn this into Salam yet. So let's save the game, because in here is our final destination. If you have anything you want to get from Narumi, do it now, because there's no going back after this. So in we go. Another dead guy. More of them. The hell happened here? He has a pulse. Oh. There's one alive. Okay. Save me. I don't want to die. It's alright. You're not gonna die. What happened? General became monster. Everyone killed. Tell daughter, grab your dream. What? It hurts! Oh! What the? Oh no, are we too late? History has a really crude way of repeating itself, doesn't it? You're kidding me. What have they done?
まだ間に合う。須藤はきっとあの城だ。まだ宗竜の神事とやらが残ってる。俺たちはまだ負けちゃいない。
Alright, it's as he says, we still have a chance to stop this before it ends up a repeat of what happened last time. This is, well, what's left of Sugawara. He is a fizz man, so we want to set up our defenses immediately. For that purpose, that is why we have Tsukuyomi. So we are going to set up Marakukaja first, before we do anything else. Meanwhile, we are also going to start using Meltdown with the rest of our party. And if I do that, he's gonna get a turn before me. So I need to set this up a specific way. So I need to do this. He's gonna attack me, but it should be fine after I get my buff up. So we need to use a fire skill, an earth skill, and then Maragidyne has to be the final skill. For this reason, I gave Ildanch to Baofu, and then we still have Hyperion and Magnadyne. And then we still have Apollo, so let's do it. Set up our boss and get to work. One gimmick about this boss is that he can heal himself every time. He heals a little bit of HP every turn. Stoneclaw. Nice miss. Alright, melt him down. How much is that going to do? A lot. Now, let's imagine how much that does if we do this too. Makakaja. And then do another one. Actually, turn order is perfect. Alright, go for it. Prepare to see the beauty of buffs in action. Melt him down again. Warcry. Oh, fuck you. You cannot be serious. And he healed a little bit. 2,278. That is absurd. Alright, I need to, can I heal that with anything? Probably use an item. I mean, Maya doesn't really need to do anything now that we got our buffs up. This fight's practically over already. Alright, we haven't talked to him. Okay. Cool. So we'll get rid of that. Melt him down again. Nice miss. Don't heal. Just die. He should be dead after one more of those. Let's see how. No, he's still pretty healthy. I'm kind of shocked. Alright, I don't need to heal anymore. So let's just bust out Haster for repels and then use Aqua Retide, and then Ula can use Malaquidine. And then meanwhile, we melt him down again. Let's hit him with the Heavy Rain. Wow, even that's doing a lot of damage. And he's dead after his next meltdown. Tentacle. Ouch. Fuck. Shit. Well, so much for that, but we still have... Never mind, we do a lot of damage still. It's fine. He should be dead. Eventually. Frenzy! Ouch. Oh my. Okay. 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 Stop healing. I mean, we can get him with a Blazing Burst, I guess. Okay, yeah, we're gonna forget with the Blazing Burst. And with Light Dragon, you get 116,000 EXP. 3 whole level ups out of that. Alright, and then the last point, I'll unlock. Bye. I don't care if you're immortal or not. You lose. Oh, well, that's a problem. It's no good. It's not budging an inch. We couldn't land this ship even if we wanted to. What are we gonna do? The city's flying. At this rate, the dragons will appear and the Earth's axis will rotate. As long as we're alive, we can stop him. Tatsuya's right. We haven't lost yet. We're gonna bring the ship down the... we're gonna bring down Pseudo, even if he has backup. That's fine, but looking at the teleport device you used, we can't stand around. Bit late, but we're going back up. Looks like we caught the last rat out of there. Alright. Look at that disgusting thing. Also, yeah, it's like with the Zabalba. The map music is different now. So what do the locals have to say about this giant fucking castle? The world is right around the corner. Good message tastes bitter. The eerie-looking Samaru Castle is a symbol of a wonderful future. But yeah, as he just described, this is Samaru Castle, the second to last main story dungeon. Okay, yeah. They're all talking about the new rumor. But yeah, welcome to the Amino Torifune, which is basically Zabalba. So, you might be wondering, how are we supposed to turn in our map if we can't go to Narumi anymore? Well, fortunately for us, our good friend Salam managed to get away, and he's hanging around our local Satomi Tadashi. Somewhere. Is it this one? No, it's a different one. He's hanging around one of these. It's either he's somewhere around or you have to spread a rumor that he survived. Oh, yep, here he is. Our favorite boy here is hanging around over here at the store. Oh, I barely escaped. That bartender didn't warn me. I would have disappeared along with Darby Ward. Here you go. Alright. He will give us Salam Sekar Tarot Special. Now, if we try to get a new map request, Samaru Castle, I'll pass. Anger of the Lord, it's Harakiri, right? Yeah, so he doesn't want a map of Samaru Castle, which is actually convenient because you can actually beat Samaru Castle very quickly. Not that you want to. There is a rare demon in there that we won't be able to access if we do clear Samaru Castle. But what we got from Salam is actually very well worth it. He gave us a bunch of cards again, because I noticed I have a lot more cards than I did before, again. But he also gave us 2 full cards. He already gave us 1, so now we have 3. Now there's actually something special about these full cards. Why have I been so anal about these things this entire time? Well, now that Samaru Castle has appeared, I want to take you back to a moment I brought up numerous episodes ago. Remember all the way back at Mount Kanasumori where I was being giga anal about having 10,000 yen to put in that arbitrary box? Well, now it's finally time for that stupid thing from all that time ago to become relevant. If we come to the Velvet Room, when Sumaru Castle appears, there will be... Wait, it's not here. There's supposed to be one new persona on this list. I'm assuming I have to go into the castle. Okay, well, never mind. But there is something we need full cards for that requires us to go to Sumaru Castle. But we don't have enough cards yet. In order to make the persona that we need full cards for, we need 4 cards. The thing, too, about this part of the game is, by completing the Amano Torifune, the final part of Tatsuya scenario is now open. And during this part, you have the ability to acquire a couple of full cards partway through. The last part of Tatsuya scenario is very long and has numerous difficult fights. Even the regular encounters in there are no slouches, because it's the same exact encounter table as the final dungeon of the game. So, considering we're going to be going up against some insidious monstrosities in there, we're going to want to prepare. And it is very important that we go in there and get those full cards, so that way we can make our lives easier when we do Sumaru Castle. There's a good reason why we want these things, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I have some prep work to do, and next time, we will do the first half of the final part of Tatsuya scenario, in which we have some difficult fights ahead of us, so I need to get some good personas ready to go for that. Also, yeah. I'm gonna make sure that I actually have everything I need this time, instead of, like, faffing around and half-assing things. But, buffs are gonna be nice to have too, so, Tsukuyomi is still our MVP, along with Izanami. I'm stalling, because I like the map music here. By the way, next time we'll be doing Tatsuya Scenario 3, so I will see you then. Right, remember, this is non-draw only, so if you play on Ellie's path, you don't have access to the extra full cards, which is very unfortunate. So anyway, I'll see you next time.